Salor, the last bit of sun and a cold breeze dragged dried leaves across the street. Vian hugged her dupatta closer and muted under her breath. Vian, why do I always end up in these situations? Now, normal people go home after class, and I'm here trying some adventurous shortcut like a hero from a flop movie. She had missed her boss, the autos were charging double, and her legs were already tired. A random street opened in front of her, narrow half lit, with a crooked gate at the end. On the other side was a path that, according to Google Map, would lead her home 10 minutes earlier. Why in 10 minutes only? What's the big deal? Worst case, one ghost comes and say hi. I would just say hi back. She laughed nervously at her own joke, but her laugh sounded hollow. As she walked, the road turned really very quiet. The sounds of traffic faded, replaced by the low hum of crickets. Then she saw it, a rusted arc with faded letter. Municipal graveyard. Fine. Oh hell no, this is not what I signed up for. Google Maps, you traitor. I all I asked for shortcut, not horror movie set. She considered turning back, but then she remembered her strict mom waiting at home. Wine muted. If I'm late again, mom will bury me herself. So either way, graveyard is my destiny today. She took a hesitant step inside. The place smelled a damp soil and something faintly metallic. The crooked tombstones stood like broken teeth, some tilted, some half buried. An old lantern flickered on a pole nearby, making the shadows dance like they had a life of their own. A black dog suddenly barked from nowhere. Vian. Oh, hello. Who told you to audition for Conjuring here? Go bark somewhere else. The dog stared at her, then quietly trotted off, almost as if warning her. Wine walked faster, clutching her bag like a contained weapon. Suddenly, she felt it. The air dropped cold around her, like someone had opened a freezer. The hair on her arms stood up. She got goosebumps. She glanced behind her, nothing, just shadows. But when she turned back, she saw something, a figure, leaning against one of the larger gravestones, a tall man in white hair falling into his eyes, lips curved in the faintest smirk. She blinked, he was gone. Whined to herself. Okay, maybe low sugar. I should have eaten samosa before tuition's Cora Pakora. But the moment she walked past the gravestone, a voice brushed her ear, low, smooth, husky, and chilling. And with that deep voice whispering, "Wrong move, wrong move, sweetie. You should not be here." Vian froze. Who said that? I asked you, who said that? Tell me your name. Who are you? Who said that? Don't do cheap pranks. I will throw my slippers. She spoke like a sasta wannabe actress in horror movies. Her reflection in a nearby cracked mirror of a mausoleum caught her eye. She leaned closer and gasped. In the reflection, she was not standing alone. A shadowy figure stood right behind her, almost touching her shoulder, tall and broad, his eyes glowing faintly, not red, not blue, but something unearthly. She spun around nobody. Her heart raced. She grabbed her phone, ready to call someone, but of course the screen glitched, lines flickered. Violent, sarcastic. Wow, perfect timing. Thank you, technology. Always useless in horror situations. A cold hand brushed against her shoulder. The whisper came again. Sweetie, You are trapped now. No one can save you now. You come to me. Now you cannot leave. Vian's leg went weak. She clutched her heart. Vian, no, no, no. This is not real. I'm imagining things. I'm just tired. Maybe some ghost, but like a ghostly ghost. Casper's me. The vine picked up. Dry leaves circled around her, forming a spiral. The lantern above flickered violently, and then she heard laughter. Not one, but several, echoing around her, male playful mocking. An unknown voice. Bro, look at her face. She is about to faint. Unknown voice too. First human in years, and you scare her like this. Classic Taya. Vian's blood ran cold. Vian whispering. Taehyung? The whispers hushed. The shadows grew still. Then, from behind a tombstone, the same tall figure emerged. His steps didn't stir the dust. His eyes locked onto hers, intense, almost hypnotic. Spirit, smoking. Yes, Taehyung. Wine panicked. Okay, Mr. Ghost Young, nice meeting to you, but my mom is waiting at home. She will kill me if I am late. You don't want that competition, right? But he only tilted his head as if assumed. Taeyang, soft and dangerous. You stepped into my world. Now I will step into yours. A sudden gust blew out of the lantern. Darkness followed everywhere. The last thing Van felt was an icy rush entering her chest, like someone breathing inside her soul. She screamed, but the sound came out in two voices, hers and his. The graveyard silence was heavy, broken only by Vine's trembling breaths. Her body felt colder than ice, like her veins had frozen. She stumbled forward and clutching her head. Vine, what's happening to me? Why do I feel like someone is sitting inside me? The wind hollered again, carrying whispers that curled around her ears. Whispers. She's the one. Finally, Taeyong found his house. Bro, don't break her so soon. Enjoy the ride. Vine's eye widened. She spun around, but there was no one there. Her knees buckled and she fell against a crooked tombstone. Her reflection in the polished marble sent chills down her spine. It was not her anymore. Her face was the same, but her eyes, they were not hers. They glowed faintly, carrying that same strange shimmer she had seen in the spirit, and the curve of her lips was not her nervous smile. It was his smirk. Violin, but voice laid half triumph and trusting. So this is how the world feels like now. Mine's mind screamed, "This is not me. Get out! Get out!" But Taeyong's voice filled her head, smooth but mocking. Taeyong, relax, little human. You walked into my home. I just followed it back into yours. Wine clutched her hair. Vian, no, I'm not. Your hostel room. Get out. The shadows laughed again. Ghost friend one. Oh, look at him. A boy is inside a human girl now. Ghost friend. Finally, Taeyong is not single anymore. He found a body mate, not a roommate. Ghost friend 3. Snoring. Wait. Imagine her going home like this. Her family will think she is possessed by Bhutnath's younger cousin. While hearing all this echo in her head, nearly cried. This is not funny. I have tuition tomorrow. How will I solve maths with a ghost sitting in me? Taeyong chuckled darkly inside her. Taeyong, maths? You will be solving me first. Wine, excuse me. Don't say creepy lines in my own mouth. Her body shuddered again. She tried to run, but her legs moved on their own. Taeyang was testing control, making her work in circles. Wine, stop. These are my legs, not a joystick. Taeyang, correction, our legs. Back at home, it was past 9 p.m. when Wine reached home. Her mother was in the kitchen frying pakoras. The smell of hot oil and masala filling the house. Her younger brother was glued to his phone, laughing at some meme. Everything looked normal until Wine entered. Her eyes were not the same. They had a faint glow, and her work was stiff, like she was not controlling herself. Taehyung's spirit was now inside her, hiding just beneath the skin, and every step she took felt like a warning. Mom, you are late again, girl. Where were you? And why are you walking like a robot? Why? Traffic jam and destiny jam. Brother, destiny jam? What kind of excuse is that? Did you buy it from grocery store? Wyan glared at him. No. Taeyong glared at him. Eyes dark, lips curled into a smirk. The tube light ever flickered and the TV shut off by itself. Brother, okay, maybe not funny. Taeyong inside Wyan was restless. His anger was bubbling up and her family was about to see it firsthand. She sat she sat at the dining table instead of waiting for food. She grabbed the bowl of pakoras straight from her mother's hand and began stuffing them in her mouth like she had not eaten in decades and centuries. Mom shocked. Arey, slowly you will choke. Why? I was starving for 100 years. Brother, 100 years? Did she just join some vampire fan club? Suddenly the lights went out completely. Darkness shallowed the room. The only sound was the crunching of pakoras and Vine's low chuckle. Chaos chuckle. Later that night, family tried to sleep, but Vine possessed had another plans. At 2 a.m., her brother woke up to a loud thumping sound. He opened the door cautiously and froze. Ryan was in the living room, moving like a dancer, except it was not her graceful moves. It was sharp, easy twirls like a Bollywood hero possessed by Michael Jackson. Her hair flew everywhere, her feet stormed hard, and she spun so fast the ceiling fan reacted in fear. Brother, Ma, wake up. Didi has become Govinda ghost version. Her mom rushed in, rubbing her eyes. Mom, why is she dancing at 2 a.m.? Did she eat too much mischief before bed? And suddenly stopped mid-spin. Her head snapped towards them at an unnatural angle. Her voice came out dark and echoing. Why? Taehyung's voice. Don't disturb me. I'm practicing for my death anniversary. Her brother screamed and ran back inside. The house was silent at midnight, but Vine's room was anything but calm. Her body tossed and turned on the bed, her lips moving without her permission. Vine entered me. God, please, it's let me remove this feeling that from my body. I can't share that with a ghost. But her mouth curved into that smirk again. Chaya, you press don't reach heaven anymore. They come to me first. The bulb over above flickered violently until it burst. The loud pop. Her mother screamed from the hall. Mom, yo, what's happening? The family gathered outside her door. Dad held the cricket bat like a soldier. Brother clutched a pillow as if it was a shield. Inside, Vine stood up, but it was not really her. Her movements were slow, deliberate, her eyes gleaming unnaturally. Damn, this house feels small. Let me stretch. She lifted her hands and suddenly every window banged open at once. The curtains flew like they were possessed by a storm. Her dad barged in bravely. Get out of my daughter, whoever you are. Mine wanted to scream, Papa, please don't provoke him. But Taeyong tilted her head, smirking. Taeyong, or what? You will hit me with that bat? Do it. Let's see if your daughter cries or I laugh. A bat slipped from her dad's hand. Brother, Papa, he's cooler than me. Even ghosts have sad these days. Mom, stop appreciating him. He's ruining our daughter's life. Taeyong laughed through Vine's body, the sound echoing unnaturally in the walls. The television turned on by itself, showing only static. Plates in the kitchen rattled, glass fell and shattered. Mine inside began. Please stop. They are my family. Don't scare them. Taehyung, I'm not scaring them. I'm showing them who owns you now. The next day, things only get worse. When the milkman rang the bell, Wine opened the door, but instead of greeting politely, she leaned close with a creepy smile. Wine, deep tone, do you know milk turns into blood in graveyards? The milkman dropped all the blue bottles and ran down the gully screaming, Booth, booth! In this house, soon 3 aunties from the neighborhood gathered outside, whispering and peeking in. Auntie, Auntie 1, I told you this girl was strange. Auntie 2, huh? Hurry. Yesterday she was talking to the name tree for 1 hour. Auntie 3, God save her family, or maybe just save us first. Inside, Ryan's father finally spoke up, slamming the newspaper on the table. Dad, enough is enough. Either this is drama or something very wrong. She's eating like she's possessed, dancing like she's in films with awards, and scaring neighbors. This is normal. Taehyung inside her was not just playing anymore. His anger wanted to explode. As evening fell, the house turned colder. Windows barked open on their own. The TV flickered between channels and channels, and every mirror showed Vine's reflection smiling even when she was not. Finally, during dinner, it happened. Mom, please try it slowly, but